stages of this chorionic villi. These villi in their development passes through the three stages. The first, it is the primary villi. This primary villi has the two layers, two coating. The outer coating, it is by the syncytotrophoblast. Syncytotrophoblast, the outermost layer of the trophoblast that has the invading property. It is the syncytotrophoblast. Now the inner core of this primary villi is formed by the cytotrophoblast. Means it is the two layer of the trophoblast, outer syncyto, inner cyto, that form the primary villi. With further development, this primary villi change into the secondary villi. This secondary villi has the three layers. The outer layer, it is the same syncytotrophoblast. The intermediate layer is the cytotrophoblast. Now this cytotrophoblast, it becomes the intermediate layer, and the innermost layer, it is invaginated by the extra embryonic mesoderm. The extra embryonic mesoderm that lies just deep to this cytotrophoblast, that is the somatopleuric layer. So this secondary villi, it has the three coating. If you cut the secondary villi transverse section, outer is the syncytotrophoblast, then cytotrophoblast, and this inner core is the extra embryonic mesoderm. Now with further development, when the capillaries, vessels appear in the substance of this secondary villi, it becomes the tertiary villi. This is the tertiary villi. Now we see these capillaries appear into the substance of this extra embryonic mesoderm, and these capillaries that are present into this tertiary villi carry the fetal blood, or it is the fetal blood that circulates through these capillaries. So the mature villi, it is the tertiary villi, and it is the vascular villi. The vessels are present. Now it has the four layers. The innermost layer, it is the capillary endothelium, and its basement membrane, it is the endothelium. Plus its basement membrane. This is the innermost layer. Then its outside, it is the mesoderm. This is the extra embryonic mesoderm. Then its outside, it is the cytotrophoblast, and this outermost side, it is the syncytotrophoblast. And initial stage of the pregnancy, before up to the 4th month, these are the four layers that separates this fetal blood present in the intervillous space from the maternal blood present in the intervillous space from the fetal blood present in the capillaries. And these four layers are known as the placental membrane. It is the placental membrane. The layers of the placental membrane, it is the endothelium, capillaries endothelium along with basement membrane. Then it is the mesoderm, or you can say extra embryonic mesoderm. Then it is the cytotrophoblast and the syncytotrophoblast. As the pregnancy progress or after the 4th month, this cytotrophoblast layer disappear and this mesoderm layer thin out. So it has the 3 layers: endothelium, mesoderm and the syncytotrophoblast. In the some region of the capillaries it has only 2 layers. It is the endothelium and the syncytotrophoblast. And this is because as the development progress, the requirement of the nutrients and the oxygen demand of the fetus increase, and to make this placental membrane more efficient, it is important to its thin out. So as a result of which these 4 layers placental membrane becomes 3 layers or sometimes 2 layers, and the basic reason to increase the efficiency so that the exchange between this maternal blood and the fetal blood can take easily. Now this diagram represents how the villi and intervillous space is formed. First, this complete diagram. This is the blastocyst implanted into the wall of the uterus. This outermost layer, it is the decidua. Then it is the syncytotrophoblast. Now, if you remember the previous class, in syncytotrophoblast, there is a formation of this cavity. These cavities are known as the lacunae. These lacunae are present into the syncytotrophoblast. And between 2 lacunae, it is the tissue of the syncytotrophoblast that is known as the trabecule. It is the lacunae, and between these 2, it is the trabecule. This lacunae, as we know, the syncytotrophoblast, this has the eroding property. It erodes this decidua as the development progresses. And as it erodes, it also erodes the vessels and glands that are present into the endometrium or decidua of the uterus. As a result of which, these lacunae are filled with the maternal blood. That is known as the embryo trough. And during 2nd week, of development, there is a beginning of the uteroplacental circulation. When these lacunae are filled with the fluid and they provide nutrition to this embryonic disc. Now if we take a section, part of this diagram, the first, it is the decidua, then syncytotrophoblast, in which you see there are the lacunae. This is the cytotrophoblast, and the innermost, it is the mesoderm, or you can say it is the extra embryonic mesoderm. So it is a segment of this part. This lacunae in the future becomes the intervillous space. It becomes intervillous space, and this trabeculae, they form the villi. Further development, villi are developed from this trabecle, while the intervillous space that contains the maternal blood develops from this lacunae. Now with further development, these colors represents the layers, various colors. We see these cytotrophoblast cells proliferate and they projected into this tissue. It is the syncytotrophoblast. Now this, it is the beginning of the villi. It is the primary villi. It has the two layers. If you cut this section, it is the inner layer, it is the cytotrophoblast, outer is the syncytotrophoblast, and its outside it is the intervillous space, maternal blood space. Now with further changes, we see this is the cytotrophoblast layer. It is invaginated by this extra embryonic mesoderm. Now this enters into this cytotrophoblast, and it is outermost covered by this syncytotrophoblast. Now it has the three layers, and between this space it is the lacunae. This lacunae space increase in size and they communicate with each other. So it is the secondary villi. If outside to inside, it is the syncytio, then cytotrophoblast, and then extraembryonic mesoderm. Now with further development, this stage, tertiary villi, we see there is a formation of the villi, capillaries into the mesoderm, and these capillaries communicates with the capillaries vessels of the embryo. They communicate with each other. Now these villi are vasculated, and this is the tertiary villi. So it is the primary, this is the secondary, and this is the tertiary villi. Now we will see this cytotrophoblast does not reach the layer of this decidua. This is the decidua. Not in contact with this decidua. Which layer? It is the cytotrophoblast. With further development, this cytotrophoblast forms a cell-like structure. This structure, and they separate or form the partition between the endometrium and it is the syncytotrophoblast. Now this syncytotrophoblast cannot further invade this endometrium by the formation of this cell, and this cell, it is the cytotrophoblastic cell formed by the cytotrophoblast. Now these are the villi. These are the villi, tertiary villi, and these are the intervillous space. So we see that lacunae change into the intervillous space containing the maternal blood, while this trabeculae, which was initially only made of syncytotrophoblast, how the cytotrophoblast invaginate, then how enters the extraembryonic mesoderm, and how vessels are formed, ultimately change into the tertiary villi.